James Butler Hickok, the famous Wild Bill Hickok, is possibly the most famous Western gunfighter in all of history, and a shootout here on the Springfield Square is what made him famous. Wild Bill stood 6 foot 3 inches tall in his custom-made boots. He wore a black hat, had long blonde hair, a gray mustache, and was a real hit with the ladies. He always carried around 2 Navy Colt revolvers with ivory handles that were tied around a red sash, and he wore them around his waist.
Wild Bill fought with the Union during the Civil War and was a participant in the Battle of Wilson's Creek in 1861. After the war, in June of 1865, Wild Bill had made himself very well known here in the town of Springfield. In fact, Wild Bill spent most of his free time here on the public square at the Kelly Kerr Saloon with his very good friend, David Tutt. The two men were known to both always be carrying dual revolvers.
Some say the shootout was over a woman named Suzanne Moore, but most stories indicate the shootout was over a card game between Dave Tutt and Wild Bill Hickok. Wild Bill lost. Dave Tutt took Wild Bill's pocket watch and went around town touting about. Hickok warned Dave Tutt not to go around town flashing the pocket watch around, but Dave Tutt did. So, what happened at 6 p.m. on July 21st, 1865, is Wild Bill Hickok stood right here, 75 yards northwest of here, Dave Tutt stood. They both drew their guns at the same time, and Wild Bill Hickok shot Dave Tutt right through the heart, killing him instantly.
This event was the first ever recorded in history of 2 men actually participating in a quick draw duel. The following month, Bill Hickok was acquitted based on his testimony of self-defense.
Wild Bill ran in the election for town marshal and came in second of 5 candidates. George Bush, the 41st president, is a descendant of Hickok's mother, and President Barack Obama says there's a family legend that he might be related to Wild Bill as well.
David Tutt was buried in the Springfield City Cemetery and later moved here to the Maple Park Cemetery, also located in Springfield. His gravesite is marked with a stone that bears a pocket watch, playing cards, and pistols.
On August the 2nd, 1876, Wild Bill Hickok sat down to a poker game in Deadwood, South Dakota at the No. 10 Saloon. Now, Jack McCall had lost money to Wild Bill the night before in a poker game, and he was very disgruntled about this. So Jack shot Wild Bill in the back of the neck, killing him instantly. When Wild Bill died, he was holding a pair of black 8s and a pair of black aces in his hand, and that is known today as the dead man's hand.